Time magazine came out with their Time 100, which are basically the top 100 creators and influencers globally. Not only is this significant in so many ways for the creator economy, for all of us, creators are officially taking over and on the map. There is so much to dissect with who is on this list. Now, obviously, I'm sharing my screen quick. You're going to see that the list is broken up in different ways. They have the Titans. You can go in and click and learn about these different creators. They've also broken it up through entertainment. So you can also see like who are the top entertaining style of creators. You can go in and see leaders, right? Who are people that are leading in their respective fields. A lot of these people, like this lady is a parenting coach. She has a course on parenting. I know her because I follow her. And funny enough, you know, she's listed as a creator, which is so cool because we're seeing business owners now as creators as well. You can go in here. Oh, I'm sure a lot of you guys know this. You're Vivian too, your Rich BFF. So we're seeing leaders in different spaces. We're seeing they have the Phenoms. They've broken it up into different categories. So you can go in and really take a look between catalysts. And what's really interesting, guys, because I obviously did a lot of the work for you and I went in and I started to look and see like who is who on this top 100. And something that's really interesting for me, you know, when I'm going through this is a lot of things. What I want to look at is what do these people have in common? What do they do to get there? What makes them stand out? How do you get to the top of this list? And also why this is so significant. So I am going to include the link below so that you guys can look at it. If you want the print magazine, you can see. It's funny enough, the biggest creator that was mentioned, the cover star, Kai Cenat, is actually a Twitch gamer. He is on Twitch. So many of you may not even know Twitch. Don't often think to yourselves, it's only the Instagrams or the YouTubes where success can be. Success is where you water the garden. And I love to see that we have a Twitch superstar as the cover, as the headliner for the Time Top 100. You're going to see creators in all different spaces. And like I said, if you want to go in here and just take a quick look or take a look at, you know, read about someone, see what they have, you can go in and click any link and it's going to tell you about this creator, what they do, links to their page, et cetera, et cetera. So if that's something you guys are interested in, you can go ahead and check these guys out. What I want to do is talk about the running threads of what makes them successful. Before we talk about success and the common patterns, let's talk about the significance. First of all, mainstream validation. Time is putting these creators at the same level as some of the world's top CEOs. We are getting an entire editorial highlight just for the creator economy. The creator economy is not niche anymore. Long gone are the days of us being on the sidelines. The creators really represent a significant amount of power. And that is the word that I'm intentionally using, power. Time magazine has usually been for politicians and strong business leaders, and now creators are literally at the same table with them, which is remarkable. We're seeing the impact from a business perspective of what these creators bring to our global economy, not only in terms of what they make and the influence that they do, but so many of them have so many types of businesses, from product launches to their own empires they have built, platforms, movements. So many of them are their own CEOs. Like I said, we have a course creator as a coach in there. She has built her entire business on social media. And I really love too how diverse this list is from a representation standpoint. We have all types of creators, all ages. I saw a 12-year-old on this list. We have, you know, all races, all backgrounds, all political sides. This is not just US centric anymore. We have international creators, and it just shows how big this world is and how there is room for all of us. So let's talk about why these people got to the top of the list after I went in and dug through and started to see what made some of these top creators stand out. What they all have in common. First of all, platform mastery. Every single creator that we are seeing in this list started off with being the best of the best in one specific platform. Take Alex Earl, for example. You know, she is obviously, I think, second place on this list. She started off on TikTok, and that was her thing. I actually had a call yesterday with a bunch of creators, and we talked about how easy it is to see all these shiny coins. I think of it a little bit like that game Sonic. I don't know if you guys remember, but Sonic and the coins, and there's all these coins, and he ends up kind of getting lost because he's just chasing the coins. When you think about success as a creator, and what we're seeing a lot of these creators have is mastery over one platform. Don't try to be everywhere at once. Kill it in one before you branch out. They literally dominate their primary platform. And I think this is such an important reminder for creators who are listening in that are just starting in their journey. They want to do everything for everyone. They're repurposing, they're taking their Instagrams and putting them on TikTok. They're trying to be everywhere. And again, while I get repurposing is a thing, I have been very vocal with my inner circle community, my community of creators I work with, that I may be a little controversial, but I kind of feel like repurposing hurts your account. You're not being true to one platform. Again, take Alex Earl. She breathe, lives TikTok. I actually made a video all about her on this page. But the thing is, she's not repurposing all of her TikToks on Instagram. She's creating different content for different spaces. She understands the algorithm per platform, you know, and the type of content that resonates and does well per platform. Now, the second thing all the creators on this list have is a strong connection with their audience. It's not just viral views. You know, I know a lot of creators who just go viral all the time. They do like silly videos and they just have views and views and views and views and views, but there is no audience loyalty. There is no audience connection. I literally know creators who have billions of views, but their audience is not obsessed with them the way that those on the top 100 are. If you guys were to go through that list and see who's on there, they have deep relationships with their audiences. Engagement, I know a lot of us like to talk about like engagement rate. They're not even looking at it like that. Like their people are connected to them. You know, they have really focused on building that true audience connection, and they're more focused on that than they are of the views. The views are a byproduct also of the connection, because think about it. The more your audience is connected with you, the more they're engaging, the more they're sharing, the more views come. So instead of chasing views, chase connection. That is a central theme I am seeing in everyone on the top 100 list. Monetization. All of these top 100 creators are not just doing one stream of income. We are seeing brand deals, of course, because it goes without saying, you know, 60 to 70% of a creator's income is brand deals. It is brand partnerships. Yeah, there's merch and courses and all the other stuff, and that's great. And a lot of these guys have all of it, but brand deals tends to be that top number one slot of how these creators are making money. Now, if you are a creator that is interested in brand deals, brand sponsorships, how to do that, how to focus, that's our niche here at Sidewalker Daily. I don't teach growth. I teach monetization on the brand deal side. I have a free training that you can access right away. At the bottom of this, I'll include a link so you guys can go ahead and watch it. And we're going to teach you how to outreach brands and get you those paid brand partnerships. Now, when it comes to monetization for these creators, we're seeing a variety of different diverse ways. I mentioned merch. Many of them do have their own merch lines. Many of them are collaborating with brands in other ways. Again, I say Alex Earl because she's top of mind. She just did this Alex Earl for Hawaiian Tropic ad. So she is working with Hawaiian Tropic. She's not doing a brand deal for them. She is now creating her own products for them. We're seeing creators, you know, launch digital products. Mr. Beast had a whole hamburger shop. Now he has chocolate bars in Target. He has built his empire and diversified his income. So all of these guys are working in a variety of different monetization streams. And again, they're not copying one another. They're doing what works for them. Like when I said that coach Becky, that parenting coach, she is the master of selling courses, but she also has built this amazing online influence, right? So you're seeing that there's not one right or wrong way, but monetization is diverse, and that is a common thread amongst all of these guys. Now, one thing I did want to highlight about this list when I was sharing, remember when I showed you guys like that section that was like the Phenoms? Well, I did some research, and the Phenoms are creators who rose to fame very quickly. This is a list of people who were able to amass a large audience quite fast. They are shaking up social media with their fresh energy. They're considered disruptors, and there is that rise to quick stardom. Many of them have raw delivery or just a viral momentum, or they surf the wave. And I think it's just an interesting section of the list because it kind of signifies to all of us listening that your life can change truly overnight on social media. Just think about, you know, the data out there. Ask someone, you know, a 24-year-old the last time they watched TV. They're all getting their information from social media, from online, and people out there that have something to say or a significant message, or, you know, maybe just got lucky. Call it what it is. There is a space for people to have their lives change overnight. And I think that is really exciting, the possibility of that. Anyways, I'm going to leave a link below below to this list so y'all can check it out, go through, do your homework on your own. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one.